Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is another episode of the Dirty Chango podcast, and in this episode, I have a very special guest. His name is Alex, but you may know him as 2Mex. He is an MC located in Southern California. He's a dope MC, not just an MC, but a dope MC. He does a lot of promotion work. He has his radio station, a couple studios, he says. So, man, definitely check into this podcast, man. It was a good episode. I just let him do his thing, and I just listened and sit back and just tripped out on all the knowledge he was able to drop, and just like some cool stories, man. So, hopefully you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe, and follow him on his Instagram. Check him out, man.
Listen up, it's the Dirty Chango podcast where we don't give a fuck. We say what we want, we do what we do. Changos and chelas, I just us talking shit with brew. See, we're a different breed, a one of a kind. Tune in every week just to help you pass the time. Somos familia, hermanas y hermanos, but more than that, we're some dirty fucking changos. The Dirty Chango, the Dirty Chango, the Dirty Chango, it's that Dirty Chango podcast. The Dirty Chango, the Dirty Chango, the Dirty Chango, it's that Dirty Chango podcast. The Dirty Chango, the Dirty Chango, the Dirty Chango, it's that Dirty Chango podcast. The Dirty Chango, the Dirty Chango, the Dirty Chango, it's that Dirty Chango podcast, yeah.
Hey, Kiwala, you Dirty Changos. This is the Dirty Chango. I'm here with a special guest, 2Mex, the rapper from... That sounds weird, huh? The rapper?
Well, there's more.
There's more than that, man. I'm going to let you introduce yourself, 2Mex.
Oh, man, what up? My name's Alex. Yep, they call me 2Mex, man. I'm a LA Underground MC.
How did you get that name, though, 2Mex? How'd you... That's what
when I was in 11th grade, my best... We had a big-ass crew of kids that... I went to Pacific Palisades High School, and we had this big-ass kind of crew of Mexican and it was like Mexican food, Salvi foods, all of that shit.
Yeah.
And me and my homie Memo, rest in peace, who was like my best friend, we were on the bus going home, and we are talking about what we should name our crew. And Memo was like, yeah, we should call ourselves 2Mex, like we're two Mexicans. I mean, this is like 1989.
Yeah.
And so we're like, we should call ourselves 2Mex, like too short,
Yeah.
Too Mexican and shit. Too proud of our people, because we're at
a
a white school, you know what I mean? It was a white school.
Yeah.
So I lived that day, that moment that we were like, yeah, that 2Mex sounds dope. We'll tell everybody tomorrow. This is before cell phones,
Yeah.
So we're like, we'll tell everybody tomorrow. And when I got home, I lived right next to a swap meet. It's called the Mid-City Swap Meet.
Fucking pull
And I had a job, yeah. And so, dude, I was all into getting my custom hats.
Yeah.
So I went straight to the swap meet, like, give me a 2Mex hat with the Mexican colors, the Mexican, green, white, and red or whatever.
The snapbacks too back then.
So I got that, and then I went to school the next day. And what happened was that people, I was already rapping. I was already rapping, like learning how to rap and stuff. And I didn't really have a name, but so people started calling me 2Mex before we even told the whole crew.
Yeah.
So I already had a hat. I mean, that's really how it's simple. It's just simple like that. I just had a hat like that, and it was like, I thought it was, So that's really how it came. And then after that, people started calling me 2Mex. Because in my crew, we had a big ass crew, and like in my crew there was like, I'm not even joking, there was 4 Alexes.
No shit. Yeah, that's about right, dude.
You know how they'd be a big crew, a gang of people with the same name?
Anthony,
Juan.
mine, bro.
Yeah. Ours is Alex, and so I swear every Alex had a different, like a name. We had one that was he was like a house dancer, like a house music dancer.
Yeah.
And so what did they call him? They just called him Dancer or something. And we had another homie named Alex that he was a Denver Broncos fan. He always wore a Denver Bronco jacket, Bronco. Me, I always used to wear a Cure. I was into the Cure.
Yeah.
I used to wear a Cure t-shirt because I went to see the Cure at Dodge Stadium. And I wore this Cure t-shirt like every day. So they called me the Cure, I swear.
That's what I like, man. That you like alternative music, like the 80s new wave, man.
Big time. I grew up on 80s New Wave, big time. You
The
know what I'm
fucking
saying?
Pixies are playing a show in Sacramento, bro.
Oh, I seen them play,
Dude,
man. I seen them play.
I haven't seen them, man.
I saw them like 8 years, 7, 8 years. They did a tune-up. They played Coachella.
Yeah.
And they did a tune-up show.
Is that the Ice House?
Nah, you know what? I'm trying to think where they did it. It was somewhere in Hollywood, and it was a tune-up show. And one of my homies was like
a secret show.
I got secret shows, yeah, like the
dude.
week just to like warm up for Coachella. And we went, man. It was them and this dude named Lou Barlow, who was part of a band called Dinosaur Jr. That was
I know Dinosaur Jr.
Dude, Lou Barlow, dude, he was fucking sick. I'd never seen that dude. And this other dude, Hard March Superstar, I don't know if you ever heard of that guy. He's like a balding old white Jewish fool, but he sings R&B.
Órale.
You ever seen that cartoon, The Critic?
Yeah, I remember the Critic.
He looks just like the Critic.
The little short dude.
But he gets on the table and he's be singing like baby, you know, like he'll sing, he'll be like jumping on the table. You ever seen Anchorman where homie does that when he's playing the thing? He took that. That's Hard March Superstar shit.
So
he'll go to your table. Yeah, he'll go to your table and he'll drink your drink. Or like you sit on your girl's lap, you know what I mean? Like, you'll do all that.
You just had that charisma though, right?
Yeah.
You gotta be a certain type of motherfucker to do that though.
Oh, dude. He's really dope, man. I'll show you some shit one day. He's really dope. But so yeah, I saw the Pixie. Yeah, Lou Barlow and then Hard March Superstar. And then the Pixies came out, man. I was like, what the fuck? That's the only chance I got. And it was like at a bar. It wasn't like a big ass thing, you know?
See, those are my favorite type of shows, man. Like the little intimates, like small, like 200 max venue club, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
At Stromer's, yeah. This is a cool little spot in Fresno that has.
Yeah, I think I heard of that place.
Stromer's is cool, man. Starline at one point. You might have heard it back in the day.
Have you ever been to the Rainbow in Fresno?
I've played in Fresno a couple times. I'm trying to think where. I mean, there's not that many.
There's not many venues, man.
I've played in. You know what? When it comes to Fresno, I've played in all the little, even smaller cities around it.
Sanger and shit.
Visalia.
Visalia's
a big one.
I've played there. Yeah, I've played backyard parties there. I've played but I played like a little bar in Visalia too. So.
Madera's
one. Madera don't really have a music scene though.
I literally play for, you know, I literally play shows for like 40 people. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but that's
when it comes to that area, you know, it's like. It's more like just like a fan appreciation.
That's what I was saying, but when it comes to that though, it's actually like fans that are there. You know what I mean?
Or like, you know, when it comes to a city like Fresno, which we call like an off market, what you do is like when you're on tour, like let's say you're on your way to Frisco.
Yeah.
So you know you're like, I'm going to Frisco Friday, but I want to play San Jose Thursday, and I want to play, you know, you're trying to get Fresno Wednesday. You know, you know, so that, or like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so that. You get paid less because it's a smaller show, but you're not, at least the day you're being productive.
You're not wasting a day.
Yeah, man, like when I go to Texas, you know, if I'm playing Austin on Saturday, you know, Dallas on Friday, then best believe, you know, like I'm playing Denton on Wednesday, or I'm playing
some
like
some
small ass town on Tuesday. But you know, you're still playing and you still, you know, people, they're happy, they're hyped.
Exactly, man. And I think that's just the best way to build your fan base, man, because you never know who's gonna be at that show, and that person gonna tell somebody. It's just word of mouth, man.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, small cities kick ass, dude. I've been in like cities like, man, somewhere like in Montana, and dude, parties are, man. I went to one place in Montana,
fucking Montana.
Missoula. Hey, the show was under. There's a bar and a restaurant, nice one, and the show was under that, and dude, it was like 200-300 people going bananas. Dude, they had like gambling and shit, like poker tournament. It was so ill. Like, you know, like you go to different places and they do hella crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, depending on the smaller towns, if they're artsy, they have the chance that they really go down because they're artsier and like they're under the. I played once I'm not even joking. We played at it's called the Laundry Bar, and it's a bar / laundromat.
No shit.
So you wash your clothes and shit, and then while you're washing your clothes, you can.
What fucking city was this in?
It was in Florida. And it's like you can go like wash your clothes, and while you're washing your clothes, you get a drink and your TV.
Chill out.
But it's like a bar. You're kicking it with people. You call your friends and say, yeah, meet me at the laundry bar. We'll go wash our clothes. And
Well, you might as well. You're there a long time.
And washing your clothes.
Because if you can't leave, you know what I mean? You got motherfuckers still your chonies and shit. You can't risk it.
You know what I mean? They're different. You know, people get. One time in Wisconsin too, we played at a. This shit was dope. It was a video store, like back VHS.
The VHS, copies. Yeah. Fucking.
And it was a 24-hour dance marathon at a video store.
What the fuck?
And so people were there. And it's like the store wasn't even that huge, and it was just people dancing for 24 hours, and like every couple hours they had bands playing.
Oh shit!
That's cool.
So it'd be like.
I remember I've seen those like in the movies and shit, in the shows where they had like
Yeah.
dance-a-thons and shit. Yeah.
So you like, do you fall into all kinds of stuff? You know what I mean? It depends. Private parties, you know what I mean? Like.
That's dope though, man.
Garages,
Like you
know,
fucking
like-
you get to tour the states and shit around. Have you ever like gone
Yeah.
outside of the states?
Oh yeah, dude! I've been lucky enough to I've played in 22 different countries.
No shit.
Oh yeah, I've been blessed, man. To like
That is
especially
great, man.
more in like the early 2000s, because that's
Yeah.
when like our brand of under the late 90s, early 2000s was
golden
when
era.
our era of like our hip hop was like more cracking. I could just tour all year round back then, you know.
The 90s.
The '90s was it. The '90s was it.
I mean,
man.
underground hip hop's still in effect now, you know. Oh yeah.
No.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, younger artists like Reverie and you know what I mean. All these other people, they're just picking up. I mean, it just never stops. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's always somebody. You know.
Someone's gonna
to
pick
do
up the
it.
torch, man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because of what happened to my leg, I took this whole summer and this whole year has been like off. But
Just rehabbing.
I
or-
started performing 2-3 weeks ago, and I've got like 7 shows coming
Well,
up.
I
I'm
see
about
that.
to go
I
to
see
Europe, all that
you were-
kind of shit.
You were
you know?
fucking with that band.
I have a new band called Asi Fui. Yeah,
Asi
they're-
Fui, there you
they're
go.
bad. Yeah, they're badass.
Dude, I like their sound a lot, man.
Yeah. I used
I
to
can
have,
see. I can see why you dig them. You say you like the Cure and shit like that.
Oh yeah, they're like psychedelic rock.
You hear
There used to be. I had another band called the Look Daggers.
Yeah.
With this dude Ike Owens from the Mars Volta, and
Oh,
that-
yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
All
man.
Mexicanos, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ike passed away, unfortunately, but Ike, all my band and like, in fact, I'm gonna go tonight. I'm trying to figure out how to get there tonight, but in Long Beach, man, there's like 20, 30 bands that are all friends in Long Beach, you know. Yeah, there's a band out there that the homies just hit me up. It's like, Chicano Batman. Have you heard of them?
Yeah. One of my buddies, he posted something on Facebook.
Yeah,
like
they're
the
bad,
full set,
dude. They're bad,
It's
dude.
tight.
Yeah, Chicano Batman. There's this other, my homie Rudy Dianda. There's all these other bands, but yeah, basically, yeah, Asi Fui's. They're all people that had a band with my boy.
They're like a
Ike.
transplant kind of band.
Everybody, yeah. All these dudes always have like multiple bands, but they just formed and they hit me up, and the drummer of that band I toured with him. He was in a band called Free Moral Agents, and that was like one of my favorite bands. And so, we would just be talking. Last night they sent me a new demo. Like they just send me beats, and then I'll write to them, and then we'll go practice and stuff. And
So those just sound like the instrumental.
yeah,
Right
they
time.
create an instrumental
Yeah.
while they're jamming and
that's-
creating their own music and
That's what I
stuff.
love about like instruments, man. Like nothing beats that sound.
Yeah, no. Well, when I was in Look Daggers, that was the first time I ever had a band. I mean, it opened my eyes to like, I mean, I was all about sample-based rap,
Yeah.
sampling, which I still love. But like when I started fucking with Ike, yeah, everything changed.
You
man.
hear that live music?
He could do. This dude Ike Owens, man, he was a genius, man. He played with Mars Volta. He played with Eric Clapton. He played with the White Stripes. He played with Khalees. He played with the Roots. He played with
he's
Tom
a
Petty of the
musician,
Heartbreakers. Plus like 20 other bands that like the underground bands or whatever, like my bands, and this fool produced bands. So like once I dealt with a dude that actually could do everything a sampler could do, then I learned. It's
a game changer, right?
Yeah, it does, because man, when you have one person that can do any like we would be making a song and I'd be like, man, I want this noise, like an elephant noise or something, and he'd be like, hold on, and then it's like he like scrolled through. This fool had like 7. He has 7 keyboards, you know what I mean? So he'd be like, let me pull out
find the
another
right bank.
keyboard. Yep, and then he like find a file. Like he could do anything that you ask.
That's cool.
And so when you find a dude that could do that, it was like, fuck. The one record that we made, it was like really dope. And then we toured a little bit, but he was so busy. When he passed away, he was in Jack White's band from the White Stripes.
Yeah, was it the Raconteurs one?
No, he was in. Jack White had a band. He had an all-girl band and an all-boy band because he's fucking weirdo.
Fucking weirdo like that though.
And yeah, it was ill like that. And Ike was in the all-boy band. It was dope, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he passed away in Mexico after a concert. Like, but he was sick though. He went out like.
He went out doing what he loved though.
This fool won 2 Grammys and shit. Ike was sick, dude. I saw this fool win a Grammy with Mars Volta on a Sunday, like win a Grammy, the highest award you can win in music.
Yeah.
Kicking it with all the stars and everything. With 24 hours later, that fool's in Long Beach at a bar called the Prospector playing a full set with his homies for like 5 people, and him going hard as fuck. Like yesterday he won a Grammy, and the next day he was back in the trenches making dope music because he loves it, and not even worried that 5 people, not even worried about, you know. And that's what, to me, that's like a dope artist, you know.
Exactly,
like, you know,
man. Doing what you love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of like fools that I've been. Ever since I started rapping, I've been lucky enough to. I've been lucky, man. One of my first producers was this dude DJ Khalil, who like he produces 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Eminem, everybody.
Is he from out here?
He's from LA. Yeah, from Crescent Heights. So it's like ever since I even started like rapping, like even when I barely knew what I was doing, there was always people around me that were producing, that were, or like on any level, like I've always had people around me that were so good at what they're doing that it just elevates you.
Yeah, man, it just makes you want to be that much better too.
Yeah,
that's true. Let's say you surround yourself with people who strive to be better.
That's the secret to success, is to actually always have people around you that care about the one thing that they're doing as much as you care about what you're doing. Man. You know. I used to make beats at first, but then dude, with DJ Khalil, Evidence from Dilated Peoples, this dude D-Ski,
Evidence makes beats too.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
all these dudes around me when I was first coming up, it was like. I was like, man, I'm gonna just put the beats down. I got too many homies around me that
That's true, man. That way you can just work on writing.
Yeah, for a long time, that's what I did. Pretty much, is just work on writing.
That was my problem. Like, I'm really into music too, and I try.
There's a lot of things. Yeah. I try too, man. You get distracted. Yeah.
I don't know if it's ADD or what it is, but when I have focus on that one thing, I'm zoned in though.
No, it happens to me. It's happened to me right now where I do promotions. I got a radio show. I do all this shit, and it's hard to get in the lab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because there's so much to do and shit. You know.
I remember I met Evidence one time, dude. Hella cool, dude. Like, he was touring with Atmosphere.
Yeah.
And he opened up for, he was after, I think, second, right before Atmosphere. And then he's all right, my set's over. I'll be at my booth selling merch. You know what I mean? I was like, not too many people do that, you know?
Yeah, no, he's a cool dude.
There. He's like, hey,
Atmosphere has a winning formula, man. They greet their fans every day. Yeah. And they have the winning formula. I saw them like 3-4 weeks ago when they played at the Shrine. I went to go say hi to everybody because I hadn't seen all the East Coast homies, you know?
Yeah.
Like Atmosphere and A$AP Rock and all those, Brother Ali, all the dudes from Minnesota. I hadn't seen none of those dudes.
The Minnesota cats, man.
Man, when this happened to me, man, Slug sent me $1,000. Rhyme Sayers sent me cheese. Like all the, all the underground rappers, man, like broke bread and like said rappers like Necro sent me dough. Like all these fools, like so it's like whenever they come into town, I try to go see them now because I just to go say thanks.
Just to say
to go. But yeah, dude. Yeah, no, Evidence is a great dude, man. I saw his kid for the first time the other day.
Oh no shit, it was a kid.
Yeah, they have him and Rocka. They both in the last 2 years have had a child and shit. So it's cool and shit, you know. That's
fucking bad, dude. That's just dope that you know everybody, but like not only that they do reach out and show love, man.
Yeah,
it shows people. Yeah. I mean, behind the mic, everybody's a real person.
Yeah, man. For me, man, like when this happened, when I had to get my leg amputated because of the diabetes or whatever. Like
it was diabetes, right?
It was I had undiagnosed diabetes, man. I didn't know I had it. Yeah. Shit was crazy. I was slipping into a coma and shit.
How'd you know it was? Like, did you any symptoms before that?
I mean, there was symptoms, but I didn't pay attention to like always being thirsty. That's a big symptom.
Really?
That's probably the biggest one that I knew I had, but I didn't think. Even though I probably even could have heard that it correlates.
Yeah.
I just didn't, man. I didn't listen. You know what I mean? I was just like always thirsty, always drinking Gatorades, always drinking soda. Like if I would drink I would drink 4 Gatorades a day. Like
and not
super big goals
or anything like that.
Yeah, I was just always drinking sugar, and all I'm doing is like straight sugar straight to the blood. You know when you drink. So it's like drinking alcohol. If you drink too much alcohol, it's a lot of sugar straight too. So but a lot of like the hip hop community for sure. Like even to this day, man. Like it's crazy because of what happened. Like I literally had got people help me with benefit shows. I had like, man, there was like 7 benefit shows for me, man. Different cities like Portland, El Paso, Austin, Phoenix, San Diego. People just kept like helping me out, man. Like they made it like a GoFundMe and put like 35 racks in it, to help.
Well, that's good,
with
man.
Life
I mean,
and shit,
I understand that's not cheap though either, right? Did you have like health insurance or anything or no?
I got it. I didn't get it until I got it once again. Yeah, I didn't have it, but then once I was in the hospital, I started getting it.
Yeah.
And dude, of course, like one of my fans is like, I work for fucking, you know.
Yeah, show us
you know, like
shit,
let me
man.
speed your shit across. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get those. That's what happens to me, man. Like I get people like my fan base will destroy you. Like my fans they do everything. So, you know, I literally just all I have to do is be like, you know, hey, you know, I need, you know, anybody in the insurance world, and 10 motherfuckers will be like, I'll fucking help you. Let me help you. Know?
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's so
that
awesome.
means you've reached out to them and you have a place in their heart.
Well, that's why I try to do
Your
the
music
most.
correlates
That's
with
why I
what
try to do as much as I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you ever look at my Instagram page, every day it's like people send me things like, hey, you know, somebody. Actually, I have one this morning I have to do that I looked at last night. But, you know, every day it's like, you know, somebody, you know,
Got in a car accident.
What can you do? And then I'll like straight post it, you know.
I remember I seen that one you did with that girl had passed away, right?
I got one today. Look.
Yeah.
Can you say a prayer for my beautiful sister Francine? She passed away yesterday in Chicano Park. Drunk driver drove off a bridge, took her.
Oh,
you know,
man.
and it's like, so I was like, I'll post it today or whatever. And like, man, like one time last year, a girl was missing for like a week, and we kept posting. And it was one of my fans that I remember her. I was like, man, I remember her. Like, dude, we posted that up, and dude, they found her.
No shit.
Somebody had pushed her. Somebody had pushed her down like a hill or like a mountain, and she was like caught up, like fell and something, like broke her leg type shit, and was like, you know, they rescued her and shit.
She was alive then still?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, but it's like the power of that kind of thing, like, you know.
See, shit like that,
know,
that's where social media is good, man.
Yeah.
When you're using it in a good format.
Oh, dude,
good platform,
I've literally been, man, like, I literally one time my car. Oh, you know what it was? I was driving this car. My dad's a mechanic, and he would always tell me, only put Shell gas in it. Don't put other gas in it, right? And so my dad's a mechanic, and I'm not even joking. I was running out of gas, and I was like, fuck, I need to find a Shell. So I get off somewhere like by East LA, and I'm driving around looking for a Shell, and the gas dies. And it died like in a little slope, and I was stuck. Just get on Instagram, like, yo, I'm on the corner of this and this, and like 3 minutes later, a dude just comes and like pushes me out. You know what I'm saying? Takes me to the gas station. You know what I mean? Like
fuck AAA.
Yeah, kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like that's the kind of stuff that you know, and vice versa. You know, I try to do. If that's happening to me, I try to like
pay it forward too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I try to bring it back. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. You know what I mean? So
that's fucking legit, right?
It goes full circle. You know, when this shit happened to me, like I said, people were coming out the woodwork and telling me about things that I was like, man, I forgot I even did. Yeah. Like, I don't remember. You know what I mean? I forgot that I would do things, and yeah, if you forget, and then you'd be like, oh, okay, fuck, I had no idea. So, you know, it's a
lot of people always say, man, do things not because it's for you, or, you know, just for the glory of it, but because you never know when you might need that help.
Yeah, I mean, it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I literally. It does
happen. You're like, fuck, thank God I did.
And it helped me, man. It helped me heal faster. Actually, healed like faster than I should have.
Yeah.
You know, this last step with the prosthetic was like the one step that I couldn't rush into, and even to this day, like I could, like I'm wearing it longer than I should, but then I'll know my lesson because I'll feel it. I'll be like if I wear it all. Like, you know, like I said last week, I went to see my lady in Marietta, and like I wore it all day, but then I knew Sunday I couldn't wear it at all because I had.
Is it like numb or like what?
Well, it just hurts. You don't want the skin to break, you know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Because it hurts, or like you'll feel like a bruise because you rocked it so much and stuff. So it still needs to like heal and stuff. So.
Well, no shit, I didn't think about it, 'cause yeah.
But yeah, man, all that shit, yeah. But it's chill. It's cool, man. I'm super blessed, man. I live out here in San Bernardino, and like I'm like 10 streets away from where my studio's at, and you know, two of my closest friends live 2-3 minutes away. They're always coming by. My neighbor's fucking super cool.
She was talking about your neighbor about money.
Oh, yeah. My neighbor's fucking loving hip hop San Bernardino and shit. Yeah, this fool
just telling me fucking years all the money collated on this dashboard.
Oh my god, the cops took it.
No.
Like, where's this?
Oh no, dude.
The caddy, right? You said?
He had his homie. He has a studio. He has a dope little studio up in his house, and his homie was there with his homie and his homie's lady, and because his homie's lady like left something up there, his lady went off on him like, "You the fucking lipstick!" He's like, My homie lady, like, what the fuck? You know, you're bringing hoes to the house.
Fucking bitches.
Oh yeah, no, he's like loving hip hop. That's what I call love hip hop summer, you know. But yeah, he's chill, man. Super cool. You know what I mean?
That's good. Have good people. You saying that you have like good neighbors too that are like look out for you too and shit.
I always got man. People like if I allowed it. If I allowed it, there'd probably be 8 to 11 people here every day, 7 days a week, you know.
Shit,
but
yeah.
I gotta I need time to myself to
I was
work
about
on
to say,
shit. You
man,
know?
that's at the same time you need your own time, peace of mind, and then
I got my family and shit,
Yeah.
you know, like my lady and shit. There you go. Damn, that shit's bomb, dude.
This is my homegirl.
Is that your homegrown?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm high as fuck. This is good. Hell yeah.
We were outside and then I
But
just
yeah,
looked
man.
through the window.
So how long have you had this podcast?
Man, I started it about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have been wanting to do it, man. I'm really into the Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah, man.
That's my shit, bro.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's a dope. One of the best podcasts ever.
Dude, yeah. So
I actually
listened
been
to-
lagging on him, man. I used to listen to him all the time.
Good man.
I've been lagging, yeah.
Yeah, I got to meet him, man.
Dope.
We went to Universal Studios.
He's dope, man. He's
Yeah.
on another level and shit. He's
Man.
super dope.
When I first I thought he was just Fear Factor in UFC. You know, I didn't know he did comedy and shit.
Oh no, he's a funny ass kid. He's
Yeah,
the one
man.
that exposed Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, dude, he did, man. He fucking for
Stealing
stealing
jokes,
bits.
stealing mad jokes and shit. Yeah.
He
He was he's brave enough to like be like, fuck you, I'm gonna call you out on it.
Yeah, because then I guess because the comedy store, that was his spot. But when that shit happened, they banned him from that for a while, man.
Oh yeah, I mean he's not. I mean that dude still does shit, but yeah, he got paid though.
Oh yeah.
He actually, that dude's so lucky. When the Dave Chappelle show got kicked off, when everything happened with Dave Chappelle,
yeah.
they Comedy Central.
He got his show,
The Carlos Mencia show was already there, but it was whack. But Comedy Central needed to put money into something, so
With
they
the
put money
writers.
into him and Key and Peele. So then it kind of like blew up.
I missed that fucking Chappelle show, man. That shit was fucking next level.
Yeah, no, that was everybody's favorite show for like 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I went to go see Donnell Rawlings. You know, Ashy Larry. The dude that was one of the members of Dave Chappelle. The dude that goes, "I'm rich, bitch."
Oh yeah.
You know, the little bald homie.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I was in New York. I went to see Donnell Rawlings. I was like,
It was funny as shit.
oh man, he was talking about this. He was talking about the Chappelle shit. He's like, he was saying some funny shit. He was like, man, I respect Dave and all this shit, but damn, I just bought a house. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, I just put a down
Good
payment on a
shit.
house, and then the show, you know, they going into year 3, $50 million. They all thought,
They
you know,
were set,
they thought they
man.
were about to be paid. He's like, damn, I just bought a house. He's like, I'm broke, bitch.
Because they had to host the
Yeah.
last season, right?
They had to do it without him, but
Do it
you know, all
without
the
him,
money,
but-
they had to give all the money back. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
whatever money they got
shit,
up front.
man. Fucking Dave. I don't blame him, man. There was a lot of pressure on him.
Oh, dude, that's some New World Order shit right there.
From what I heard, that he had never even left to Africa. That was all a lie. I don't know who I
Oh,
heard
dude,
that from.
you need to on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Check out. It's called the Dave Chappelle Theory,
Yeah.
and it's a 1 hour breakdown. It like breaks it down like by date, like from the inception of the show.
Yeah.
So from before Dave got the show to the reason, and it breaks down some story about how Oprah Winfrey, Bill Cosby, Farrakhan, and all them, they're the ones who forced Dave
them out
off
of
the
it.
show, because they were like they felt that the show was making black people look whack because the jokes were he was hitting too like
Too
he
hard.
was going too hard with the whole
Yeah.
black and white, you know, the N word and all that shit. So he was like, it was like,
They were
so like
together and
Oprah,
shit.
you know, comedians from 20, 30 years ago, like Bill Cosby and Oprah, who, you know, set, you know, for
Standards
them,
and
like,
shit.
well, for them, you know, that kind of shit is one thing. They felt like it took a long time to get to a certain place, and then Dave's over here, you know, the KKK and all that, you know, the nigger family and all that bullshit, you know.
He went hard,
So he went hard, you know what I mean? So they were all like, they felt that it was you know what a minstrel show is, right? They felt that they was turning TV into a minstrel show, because in the early inception of television, they had this thing called minstrels, where it would be like the black fool eating watermelon and you know,
Oh, yeah,
jiving,
yeah.
shucking and jiving and all that
Gotcha.
bullshit. Like, there's a dude called Stepin Fetchit, who was like a black comedy actor who used to do all that master, you know, yeah, mammy, and all
Yes,
that
yes,
bullshit,
master, yeah,
that
that's
kind
all
of
that-
shit. So they didn't, you know,
They call 'em house
felt
nigga?
like it was going, well, they
Yeah.
felt like they were going back to a place like that, but they didn't understand that we're all the new age of people, we can take that joke.
Yeah.
But the old people can't.
They can't.
You know
No,
what
I get it.
It's like saying the N word in front of older black people. They
dig
take
it.
it different than young kids that hear it every day in rap music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it was one of those things. So yeah, there's this whole thing about how they drove him off the rails, man. They're like,
shit.
yeah, they forced him. Dave was like, fuck y'all. I'm like, I love y'all, but fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And because it tells like the stories of how Oprah, Bill Cosby, and a lot of big artists, when they saw Dave coming up, they believed in him and would throw him little roles
Here
in
and
their
there.
movies,
Yeah,
to get him some paychecks
Yes.
and get. That's what happens when you're real talented, like really, really big. Like when you're really like when they think you're the next Eddie Murphy, and they could see it, but you ain't there yet. The stars around you start being like, man, that guy's gonna be big.
He's gonna be
Let me
this.
throw him here. Let me throw him there. So like everybody's like trying to help you rise up. Throwing you some paychecks. But then when you get big, they want
They want to say the king.
Well, they want to. They
Well,
want to know
keep
that.
you-
They
wanna
want to
keep
know
your
that
name
you're
in,
back.
right?
Well, they want to know that. It was more of a black thing. I could understand why, but it's just that we live in a new generation
It's
where
new times, man.
yeah, people don't. I mean, dude, like I was listening to watching a show on HBO yesterday, and this chick was kicking a rap, and it was like. She's like, shit's about to get bigger than Rihanna's forehead. Like saying dumb funny ass shit.
Yeah.
And it's like you really wouldn't. Back in the day, you would die in the industry if you dissed like the big pop stars.
Yeah.
Your career would be the fuck over. Now it's like everybody's a smart ass.
It's in. Well,
It's smart to be a jackass.
And we're also exposed to
And
all the time.
yeah. So everybody says anything about
I
everybody
think
all
what
the
did it
time.
now is the fucking memes.
Yeah,
The memes
yeah,
make it okay.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You see memes about celebrities all the
Dude,
time.
I used to, foods used to send me memes like I was all like 700 pounds with eating like a pizza. You know what I mean? Like, food, it's funny. I think it's shit's funny, because I have a sense of
I
humor.
haven't seen those.
Oh, dude.
Look him up now.
They used to have, foods used to send me like funny, like clowning my ass. And I was be like, oh, that's just funny as hell. But it depends if you can take it. You know
Yeah, if you can't take the joke, then you're dick, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Like everything's chilling, man. I'm working on the show. The show's going great, man.
We're listening to it on the way over here because I remember seeing
dope.
the 93.5, right?
Yep, K-Day.
K-Day, and then I was listening. I was like, God damn, because there's a radio station out in Fresno, and they're trying to do what you're doing. It's called the Rewind.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, and they're trying it, man. But
That's dope.
I think they need
They're
to
trying
listen-
to play like
like
newer
throwback,
shit
man.
and shit.
Yeah.
Dope, man.
So they had this one, Aesop from Living Legends.
Uh-huh.
He's in charge of that station. Well, he was.
Oh, well, that's a bomie. Yeah,
He
yeah.
was. They got
They
rid
canned
of him
him?
though, man.
Oh, man.
I don't know why, man. That was a big mistake.
Did they think it wasn't ratings or what?
Well, they're trying to play like the hip shit, only the hits.
Yeah.
And he was trying to play shit that was just cracking back in
Of course.
throwbacks, and
Yeah.
they weren't having it. They wanted it to be more like this other station that's
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, that's why I have to buy it. I have to buy the show off K-Day.
Oh, no shit.
I buy the show off
So you
K-Day
get
so that I
exclusive
can
rights to
so that I can play whatever I
That's
want.
it, yeah.
Because as long as if you're part of somebody else's format,
always gonna
then
be-
you're always gonna be subject to have to play designer or whatever's
That's
hot.
that's what it was, man.
No, that's what it is. That's why when you're saying the story, I'm like, I could see it.
Yeah.
I just pay for the time, but then that's why I'm always pimping ads. You know.
You got exactly, man.
I'm sure if Aesop thought about the same thing and told them, let me buy. Fresno's a smaller market, right?
problem.
So if he could buy the show, but see, it's harder to get advertisers. Even if they told him like 500 a week, he'd have to get 500 a week from advertisers,
From Eddie.
and they'd have to believe in the show.
Exactly.
The reason
That's what's hard,
the
man.
reason people believe in me is because I've been an entity in the city for 25 years.
built
so
it. Yeah, you built the brand
like,
already.
And plus, like honestly, man, like my 3 or 4 real sponsors, my flagship sponsors, they're really my friends.
Oh shit.
I just happen to have friends that own 20 restaurants or whatever. You know what I mean?
That do
But it's
shit.
like they have to be friends. Like it's hard to get companies to break
Yeah.
bread. You know?
That's true, man. And then, especially with hip hop now, people probably won't want to. You know what I mean? Look at it more like as a, it's a risky move.
Well, especially the shit I'm playing, because I'm playing like, I'm not playing. I'm never gonna play anything that's radio format. You know?
Does it hurt the radio industry if people are not listening to it? Like they're just plugging in their iPhones now?
The radio industry is not nearly as big as it used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I listen to the radio, I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear this stuff, so I plug in my phone.
Because we live in a world now where you have Pandora, you have your own playlist. Yeah. Well, everything's downloadable and free. So as long as you take the time to make your own. Yeah. Well, the radio. See, that's the thing. Is like the thing about K-Day and all radio in general, not just K-Day, is that it's not as powerful as it used to be. But in the sense of this station, K-Day, it has a tradition of being the rap hip hop station that people, anybody 40, 45 and under, like if you're, you know, from 45, if you're between the ages of 25 and 45, that might have been your station that you grew up listening to hip hop. Yeah. So it's like, it's more nostalgic. It's important to people who it's important to.
Kind of like what K-Rock is.
Yeah.
To the LA.
It was like what K-Rock was. Yeah. Perfect. That's a perfect example. Yeah. So, you know, it's just kind of like, for me, it's like, I grew up listening to K-Day. So for me, having a show on K-Day is important, and my sponsors and the people that listen. But yeah, it's not what it was because of Pandora and everything that you can just get yourself.
It's like the same thing.
Satellite radio and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
that shit.
Well, that's my ultimate goal. My goal is to have a 24-hour underground hip hop station on satellite radio.
That'd be legit.
And that's what we're working on right now.
What about like an online radio one?
K-Day's just that's the thing. Anybody could do that online. You know that shit.
You want to do like a big platform.
The thing is that I got it. The thing is that K-Day's what you call terrestrial radio.
Yeah.
So like, the thing is when it's terrestrial radio, especially in Los Angeles, I mean, it's like every week you don't know if like 20,000 people are listening or 2 million. Like you don't know because it's just a blanket. You know, K-Day is like what I call a default station. K-Day is like background noise.
Yeah.
You just hear K-Day at the taco shops at the
no shit.
and all you know, so just like in the background all day because it's like hip hop.
Exactly.
So it's like it has a lot of LA at 2 a.m. is lit as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why the power for me, like I don't really know what the ratings are, but the show has power.
That's why you have it from Friday night or Saturday.
No, it's only
Sunday?
Saturday. It's really technically Sunday morning, but it's Saturday night at 2. You know, when everybody gets out of the clubs and gets out of the bars and gets out of like. That's when the bars close, so everybody has to go home.
Yeah,
and so like, you know, they're gonna go eat tacos or food, and they're gonna go home or whatever. So I'm trying to catch them. There's a real high chance that people are in their cars.
Big chance, especially
2 to 3 is like when there's traffic in LA again because it's like the bars are closed.
Yeah.
Last call's 1:45. You settle out, and between 2 and 3, you're like in your whip going either to get some food or go home. So I try to capture that audience.
Is that when you try to throw the ads too, like to hit that specific?
Well, the ads serve as a purpose to pay for the show.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's like that's why, and then plus if you're buying ads, I just try to make creative dope ads. You know what I mean?
Well, I seen you had that your homie doing them, recording them and shit, right?
Yeah. So my boy Sully does all the. He's a producer and engineer of the show. I'm just like I curate it. I just pick the songs. And talking, and he does all the work and shit. You know. But yeah, man. No, it's good, man. I'm trying to every week, like last night I heard the show and like, man, it's like not every show is my favorite, but like last night was my favorite. I was like, man, this is super dope. I'm playing like underground hip hop, like one thing that's kind of like dubstep. Yeah. One thing that's like.
So you're not just sticking to the hip hop market. You just hit what you want.
Yeah. The first song I try to make it. It sounds stupid, but I try to make like a sexy song at first because I figure women are jumping in their whips.
Yeah, like
so the whip song is always some like
that's my shit.
It's always some it's always some dubstep or some dancey shit.
Yeah.
The first song and then the intro and then it just
bombard you. Let's go to the groove,
then they bombard you with some hip hop, you know.
Yeah.
So I try to mix it up, but then
I always wanted to do a station where Sirius beat me to it, where I wanted to do like hip hop and like. And punk rock and like little everything in between that.
Yeah, well that's the thing, you know, that's people don't listen. That's my point. It's like the show reflects my musical taste.
Exactly.
But everybody's like that. Yeah. We don't all listen. Dude, sometimes I hate hip hop. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I won't listen to hip hop for days or weeks.
Yeah.
And then go back to it, you know, and be into another tip.
You go back and appreciate it, and then but that's why like I stopped listening to music for a minute, just in general, and then that's why I just like I said, got heavily into podcasts because like. I mean, I'm always gonna listen, go back to music, but man, I'm on my drives home, like
podcast because the time goes by faster,
it goes by quick,
and your vocabulary increases.
It does, man,
and you get smarter,
especially when you listen to like smart podcasts. You know what I mean? You're like,
dude, we went on a trip one time and somebody played their, man, I'm trying to think who put me up on game, but somebody put me up on this one podcast series. It's the dopest shit I've ever fucking heard. The whole series. It's like you want to be a civil engineer. This is what you do, and it's a fucking hour and a half.
No shit.
How to be a civil, and then next week you want to be an electrician. This is how you want to be a plumber. This is what you do, and it fucking breaks you down. Tune in next week where we tell you how to fucking change the alternator on your car, And it's like if you have a foreign car, and it tells you, and every episode is a life lesson, like a little nugget of like
knowledge of information.
Yeah, and it's like my homie one time we were like in another state, driving through states, and he played me. We would listen to him all day. It was really dope.
And that's the thing though. Like you stay entertained.
And you're educated.
You're educated at the end of the day, man.
No, it's dope. I mean, I'm a sports guy, so I actually used to listen to sports radio all the time.
Yeah, me too.
All the time. All day I was listening to, instead of listening to music.
That's what I would do, man.
Yeah, listen to sports radio a lot. Or
I saw it because I play fantasy football.
Politics, I got you. I'm going to do it next year for the first time.
Fantasy football?
This year got me, finally. I only like the Raiders, so I don't like paying attention to other people.
Yeah, no.
But now...
You have to, man.
No, but now I'm like... getting to be a fan this year of the whole NFL.
Yeah.
So like next year I'm gonna play fantasy football for sure. Cause this year I've been seeing like sleepers and nobody's picking, and I'm like, damn, if I would have played this year,
I would have got that.
I would have got a couple fools, man. Actually, cause I always look for the underdogs. Just because fools are marquee names doesn't mean that they're gonna have a good week.
Well, that's what happened to me, man. Yeah. Because the year before, as I said, I listened to all like talk radio too.
Yeah.
Cause all I did was drive at work, and I listened to like J Moore Sports and shit like that. And then I always get like little things, like little facts, like, oh, this guy's might be a good pickup. So when I play fantasy, I won the Super Bowl that year. The championship.
Yeah?
This year, dude, I'm like 1-4, man.
Oh,
That's because I had no like.
Well, the
no
thing is
heads up.
that the one thing I noticed is that the Stars, if you're trying to play the Stars, you gotta understand the Stars. They're getting double team, triple team. Dude, Khalil Mack for the Raiders. He's like the best.
He's getting triple team,
yeah,
dude.
but the point is, and he only has one sack this year.
Yeah.
But the point is that so he's still helping the team.
Yeah.
But the fantasy points aren't there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like, and not like that, like with him too, man. The other guys need to step up too, because that guy's taking 3. Well, when they get Mario Edwards back, that's gonna be a different story.
We'll be all right. Yeah. No, we're doing good, man. Like I thought we would be. What are we? 4-1.
Yeah.
I thought we'd be 5-0. I thought we'd be 2-3. No.
Oh, I thought we had a good chance of going 5-0 this year.
I thought for sure we were gonna lose to. I thought for sure we'd lose to Baltimore, and I thought for sure we'd lose to Tennessee. Actually.
Tennessee?
Yeah, because dude, that offense is dope. Even though they're not.
They haven't clicked yet.
They're not clicked yet, but their offense is super dope.
Yeah. Well, the DeMarco Murray, man. I thought with him, he's killing it, but
we almost lost to them, dude. We've won every game by 3 points or 1 point.
Yeah.
So it's not like we ain't kicked nobody's ass.
But we haven't those games last year. We probably would have lost.
We ain't kicked one. Oh yeah, we would have lost them all. We
That's
ain't
why
kicked nobody's ass. So we like, but we could. I mean, shit, we could. I mean, a couple plays we could be 5-0. We could have beat Atlanta, but then we could be 1-4. You know what I mean? Like San Diego could have beat us.
We could even be 0-5. Dude, that's how crazy it is.
Yeah, I mean, if that fourth down doesn't work, we lose to the Saints and start the whole year off bad. You know what I mean? Like,
whoa, we skydived that day, man.
Yeah, and, that was amazing, dude.
I got more adrenaline from that game than the fucking jump itself.
Oh man,
yeah.
Last week I went to the bar. They didn't show the game. Last week I went to the bar down the street. There's a Raider bar on the corner.
Yeah.
Called Celebrities.
Does it get like blacked out of here or what?
Yeah, it gets blacked out, so you gotta go to the bar.
No shit.
It's dope though. No, today's game coming on, but I'm a big Raider supporter.
I can tell, man. It's on your arm.
I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to Mexico for the Monday night game.
Oh, you going?
Yeah.
That's gonna be legit, man.
Yeah. I'll be there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there for sure.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna go see my family too.
I wanted to go to that London game. I'm glad I didn't though, man. Last year they got blown the fuck out.
Still would have been nice to go to London. Though,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's on the bucket list, man, but not for a loss.
Yeah. Well, Mexico's perfect, man. Because everybody.
The stadium.
There's gonna be 40. Yeah, there's gonna be 40,000 people from LA there. So it's not really like trip. It's like you're gonna be. I've ran into strangers in the streets that are like nice Raider tattoo, and I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, dude, I'm going to the game in Mexico. They're like, me too. I'll see you there. Like like you know what I mean? Like mad food. Like, it's gonna be like LA weekend over there. You know what I mean? So.
That's good that they picked 2 teams. One from Texas, one from LA.
Yeah, well they do. They're not stupid.
Smart.
They know what they're doing and shit.
They know what they're exactly.
The Texans are pretty good sometimes. They're weird. 1 week
they're one of those teams. It just depends on how the quarterback plays.
1 week they could beat anybody, and then 1 week they're
one
whack.
week they just look like dick.
Yeah, I hate the Rams right here. I'm only watching this because there's nothing else on.
Oh, they're winning,
Rams fan.
That fool's pretty sick right there too. Aaron Donald, he's a little beast, man.
Yeah.
I think Khalil Mack should have got Rookie of the Year though.
Yeah, I mean,
defensive Rookie of the Year.
As long as he helps us. But yeah, man. But yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Everything's chill. I'm just working on music and shit, and getting back to normal and whatnot. Trying to get back to like a good state, and everything else is cool.
That's good, man. That's
I'm
really
pretty
good to
chill,
hear.
man. Yeah, my family's around, my friends are around.
Nah,
I'm
man,
saying your
right
cousin
there.
right here is your.
She's fucking
She
baked
fucking
out of her mind. Look
got
at
it.
her. She's stoned as fuck. Look at her.
Dude, she
I'm
comes
just
by.
listening.
She comes by and like fucking. She comes
she's-
by and like
she's good
fucking,
people, man.
Yeah, she's super good people, homie. She comes by and just fucking takes care of me if I'm here, and like
Hey, she's-
checks in on me, and if I'm cool and stuff, and like I'm never in need, man. Everything's pretty cool.
That's good, man.
Everything's I live across the street from supermarkets and everything. I could walk now, so I just walk over there and shit, and
That's good though, man.
I'm
That's
chill,
really good to
man.
hear.
Yeah, I like being by myself, like
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Also, you guys gotta go.
Like, hey, motherfucker.
yeah. Well, my lady lives like an hour away, so it's like it's perfect. I get to chill and and then kick it when I want to kick it,
Nah, man,
Or just
definitely.
chill.
I do appreciate you having us, man.
Yeah, no,
fucking
it's all
cool as
good,
fan. I
man.
love the posters, bro. I love the fact that you look like punk rock too, man.
Yeah, well, yeah. Look at the Walker. Well, I keep everything.
You got the
like,
stickers and shit.
I keep
Who's your favorite punk band?
of all time.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, not maybe not all time. Just who? It don't even have to be.
'Cause I haven't heard nothing new. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Favorite punk band? That's a good ass question, man. Man, that's a good question. I like this one band called what do they fucking call? They're so dope. Oh fucking.
That's a hard question.
Oh, they're called the Buzzcocks.
Buzzcocks, yeah. They're from England, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orgasmatic. You ever heard that shit?
I haven't heard the
They're
album in its
bad.
entirety. I've heard like
Yeah.
tracks here and there.
They're bad. Yeah, they're like my favorite band. They're like, their shit is so like, they're like way better than they're like what the Sex Pistols wanted to be.
Yeah.
They're like the real deal, they're just
Sex
real
Pistols weren't all that
hardcore.
great either,
No,
man.
couldn't even play their instruments right. They were whack.
I ever watched
They
it,
were
like,
just real like fuck everybody. You know what I
fuck
mean?
everybody, let's fuck shit up.
The
And that's what punk
Buzzcocks
was, though.
actually, but the Buzzcocks actually, their music is tight. Their melodies are tight, and homie's lyrics are out of control. Like, homie's lyrics are fucking.
I think my favorite
Real
one
ill.
would be, well, my favorite band is No Effects, well, punk band.
Yeah.
And the reason why I like them a lot is because none of their albums sound like the other album.
Now, I took my sister's first concert ever.
Yeah.
I took her to NoFX.
That shit- she
she
like
was
it?
13, yeah.
And then,
At the Troubadour.
cause you get like reggae in there, you get like the
Oh,
hardcore
yeah.
punk, you get some silly, stupid shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
But it's
We
not like
took-
you listen to Pennywise, it's like the same album, same track, you know what I mean? Like
I was into all that. What I was into? They weren't that hardcore though, but I was into Offspring.
Offspring, yeah, they
They
were
just
in.
came to the fair.
They were in
Yeah?
Fresno the other
Were
night.
they good?
I didn't
Oh,
know.
there's
I
Offspring
wanted
used to be
to.
the shit. I used to go watch them. You gotta keep them separated.
Hey!
Yeah. I used to love them, dude. I used to like all that Orange County. I used to kick it with fools that were straight edge.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I used to go to Orange County a
The
lot.
X's.
The
Yeah,
X's, those shit.
I used to go to Santa Ana and Orange
Yeah,
County. They had
McKay.
all these like, all these like straight up fucking punk rock shows, and then I started liking like NoFX and Pennywise and.
The one I really got into, well, they're punk,
Quicksand.
but it's like more of emo punk. What emo punk really is Fugazi.
Yeah, see, I think I never got into them, but I think they're dope. I know their story and I've
Yeah.
heard their music.
Their bass
Yeah, I
player,
think they're
man.
dope, yeah. I like the fact that when they would sell merch, they always sold it for real cheap.
For real cheap,
Because
man.
the whole point was like...
I think all their tickets were under like, I want to say under 10 or under
yeah,
$5, no matter
yeah.
what.
And shit, that Fugazi influenced like Rage Against the Machine and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like other things and shit. But yeah, man. Yeah, I liked all that Orange County punk. I used to like...
Social Distortion or what?
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to like all that, man. I used to like Green Day.
I still like Green Day,
yeah.
man.
I used to like...
That new track that came out with this, that
Yeah.
shit sounds pretty
I
like
used to love
vintage.
Green Day. And there was another band. You ever heard of DFL? They're called Dead Fucking Last.
Ah,
They're like another Berkeley band. They're pretty dope. They used to come out to their intro of their album would always be the music from when you die. Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah,
They'd be like dead fucking lasses in the motherfucking house. Like, you know what I mean?
That's just hella tight,
like hella like it just be like low budget shit, but it was I used to like shit like that. So.
I just love going to punk shows, man. Like that was, I'd get fucking the week when I knew there was a punk show on Friday or Saturday. Oh, dude,
Yeah, man.
I couldn't wait for
I love all that
I couldn't
kind-
wait for that day.
I love all the alternate. I'm an MTV baby, so I used to like new wave, and I was really into British music and British humor.
The Smiths and stuff like that.
Big time, man.
Yeah.
Big time. I'm like big time into the Smiths. Like
Johnny Marr was in Fresno.
I was just
not too long
listening
ago,
to the
man.
Smiths like a whole.
Yeah.
I just made a little playlist for like 10 Smith songs right now. Like last night, I swear.
I tried to get her into it. She's like, "Ah, this is cool." This is great. We talking about this.
You gotta really no. If you don't like, you gotta like. For some reason, like
It takes you a while, man.
no. Well, you just have some people just. It's not for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've taken people to see Morrissey, and they're like, it's cool. I don't get it.
He's gay. Like,
Yeah. No, dude, my
That's
homie.
what's hella gay. Like,
Dude,
listen to
hey
it.
man, I took Kev Brown, who's a sick ass producer from Washington D.C.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to explain to him how the bass lines are dope and how it's not gay. I'm like, dude, it's not gay. We walk in, there's like two dudes macking down, and then the whole concert is like fools, hugging Morrissey, giving him roses and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Just appreciate it, man.
This is a bad example.
no, I was like, it is gay food, but it's dope.
But it's cool gay. Like, there's nothing wrong with gay, though.
I was like, it's gay food.
Good is good.
Like that Pacific concert we went to.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like weird.
Hey, Pussifer?
It was so
I heard them, but I never heard their music. Are they dope?
Dude, it's
Maynard's.
Maynard.
Oh, okay.
It's one of his side bands, dude. They had it was real theatrical, man. So
Yeah.
we walk in there, and
It's
a
like a
fucking
stage.
lucha libre ring, dude.
Oh, dope.
They had
And they
luchadores.
were
We're like,
wrestling.
what the hell? They're like legit
So like
wrestling.
performance art, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude! And then they were just all in tune. Like, when you hear a band and everybody just you can tell when they're in sync.
Yeah.
That's what it was, man. It's like,
Dope.
oh my god.
Dope.
But in between them, they would have songs on, and then they'd have like the luchadores as the
Wrestle.
background.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was choreographed, but it was beautiful, man.
Dope. Yeah, no, that's
So
performance
you
art.
get to
is
check
dope.
them out, man. It's cool, man. And one of the albums that has remember that movie 187?
Yeah.
Caesar.
Yeah.
He's on the cover drinking a beer with the dude from Selena, the brother.
Oh yeah.
It's both of them just chilling like at a bar. Like, I was like, what the fuck? This is their album? I gotta let you trip
That's
out on it,
funny.
dude.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope. That's what's up.
But it's cool, man.
Yeah. No, I like everything, man. I like new wave. I really was into new wave and whatever MTV was spitting out,
Yeah.
I was into pop music.
Man, that's when it was really music television, right?
Yeah, man. AM Gold. I was into like what they call yacht rock, like AM Gold, like Air Supply, like the Doobie Brothers and all that
Oh,
kind of
gotcha.
like
Yeah,
soft
yeah.
white soul,
Yeah.
like white soul. You know what I mean? Like
I was
They call-
born.
like sailing. I like all that shit. You know what I mean? Like mellow. They call it AM Gold, or there's people that call it yacht rock because it was like just white people on boats and shit.
Yacht rock.
You know what I mean? Like
That yacht rock
that
shit.
80s shit, Catalina Island shit,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Kelly the wine mixer.
but yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, I like shit like that, man.
That's good, man. Alright, 2Max. I appreciate this, man.
No worries, man. No worries at all.
You're the man, bro.
No, thank you, man. It's all good, man.
You want to let people
And
know
you-
where they can find? Well, I'll tag you and everything.
For
too.
sure. Shit, I don't know where you can find me, but you could.
Not your address. Not your address.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's the Instagram.
But I have a radio show on 93.5 KDNLA, and it doesn't get out to this Fresno area if you're out there, but you can download you can go to get the K-Day Worldwide app for free, and you can listen to the show. It's late at night on Saturdays, 2 in the morning, and it's kind of like an underground hip hop show for the most part. And other than that, man, I play shows. You can find me on Instagram or whatever. 2MaxOMD.
Hey, well, do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah, I got one. I've got one like a Halloween one on the 29th in
shit.
downtown, and then I got another one at the Airliner and by downtown too on November 4th. So yeah,
Alright, man.
yeah.
You are the man, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to Ventura too.
Ventura?
Yeah, on the 5th, I think.
Alright, I'll make sure I'll promote those shows too. For
No,
you.
it's all love. It's all good, man. But yeah, thank you, man. It's all,
No,
it's
thank
all
you,
good.
man. Alright, Mela, thank you very much too.
Word
Love,
up. All
thank
right.
you.
That's dope, man. That you got your girl here with you.
Yeah, it's like I always say.
That's what's up, man.
Wash your dirty chonies and tangas, you dirty changos and changas. We out.